Hello there and happy new year. Today is finally the day when we look back at my reading year of 2018. Now firstly with my challenge. So I set myself the challenge this year of reading 100 books because I knew that that's a goal that I could achieve and I wanted to have the success of being able to say that I'd done it. But in my head I secretly wanted to read 150 books because that's kind of been the goal that I've been aiming towards since I started tracking how many books I read in a year. I didn't make that, but I did surpass the goal of 100 books by quite a lot. I read 139, so literally 11 away from 150, and I think a lot of that was to do with the fact that I have listened to a lot of audiobooks this year. On average, I've listened to at least 3 a month, every month of this year, which has really helped to boost my reading as a whole. This year, I've made no secret, has not been the best reading year. If you've seen my top books of the year, which I will link down below, you will know that I wasn't even able to pick out 10 favourites this year. I think I only had 8, which, you know, it is sad, but then at the same time I think my standards have kind of risen as I've been reading this year, which makes sense because according to Goodreads my top rating this year was 3.5, which isn't great, and I definitely made a conscious effort this year to be a little bit harsher, I suppose, with my ratings, which has pluses and minuses. I think it's nice to kind of always look for the positive and to really embrace the books that you enjoy. I also wanted to be a little more critical this year. Most of the time in previous years, the majority of my books have come in at about 4 stars. 4 has very much been my go-to rating, but actually this year 3 has very much become my go-to rating, and I have been generally giving out 3s. There's been very few 4s actually, and obviously a few 5s as usual. But yeah, I've definitely been harsher on the whole this year, which I'm kind of happy with. I think it kind of pushes me towards books that I probably enjoy more, which is a good thing. Also, I set myself the challenge last year, the only challenge I set, which was to read 1 non-booktube book every month. So that's a book that I hadn't heard about on booktube elsewhere. I have succeeded in that goal as well, although this month I haven't had a non-booktube review go up, but I have read a non-booktube book. It's just that I didn't have time to do the separate review for it, with all the end of year videos, but that is coming up in my December wrap up. I have managed to read a non-booktube book every month, which has been really good. A lot of them predictably haven't been great. A lot of them have been sort of average, but there have been a few that have really surpassed my expectations. For example, 2 of my favourite books for the year came from my non-booktube books, which were The Infernal Desire Machines of Dr. Hoffman by Angela Carter and also The Flame Alphabet by Ben Marcus, both of which were really fantastic, and I think the project was worth it for them alone. I don't know whether I'm going to continue the project this year or not. I think I'm still going to be gravitating towards non-booktubey books, and I might still do the odd non-booktube review because I've really enjoyed that, and I think from you guys' reactions that you've really enjoyed hearing about some different books that perhaps you wouldn't have otherwise. Also, when I started the series, I kind of wanted to go into a bookshop and just pick a book up just from the sound of it or from the cover, which I haven't done really since starting to watch booktube, and I haven't actually had a chance to do that because the books that have been on my shelf have kept me busy all year, so I would quite like to do that at some stage. I don't know whether this year is going to facilitate carrying it on full time. We shall see. It might happen, it might not. I think I'm going to leave it open because then if I don't manage it on a month, it's not like I failed a goal that I've set myself. So you can expect to see more non-booktube stuff definitely, but it's not going to be a particular set thing that I do. As for challenges this year, the only one that I'm going to set is last year I bought a massive book of all of Shakespeare's plays. I'm not going to hold it up because it's very big and heavy, but I have shown it before on this channel. What I would like to do is read 1 Shakespeare play a month this year. I'm probably going to go with the more well-known ones just to facilitate the year. I don't think I will particularly do an individual review of those because I don't know that I'll have enough to say, but I will be talking about them obviously in my wrap up. I think that's quite a good goal to set because obviously plays are quite short and easy to read, so there's that. That's the only goal that I'm going to be doing this year. I have a feeling that my reading and things are going to change quite a lot this year. There's quite a lot coming up, there's quite a lot going on, so I don't know whether reading's going to go very well. So again, I have set myself the goal of 100 books. If I surpass that, then great. I'm still going to be listening to a lot of audiobooks this year, hopefully. So you never know, but I'm kind of more skeptical this year that I might not even reach the 100, but we shall see. Please let me know down below how your reading year has gone, and I will see you next time for more 2019 videos. Bye.